obviously, and have all of the state funeral, Lion State, and then go back to Texas. And he talked about loving train trips, and that when he left to go to the war at the age of 18, he said, I went on a train. And then, by the grace of God, he survived and was pulled out of the water in I think, one of the most extraordinary pieces of historic video we have access to. I'm still amazed that someone was there recording that as he was pulled out of the water. And he said, and then when I finally got to go home, I went home on a train. And that his family would often, for trips, like so many families back then, get on a train and travel. And just the beauty of watching America roll by the windows as you travel is just a peaceful, beautiful way to say goodbye to the country. And, I also thought, I don't know if you guys have mentioned this yet, but Jon Meacham, he was asked by President Bush, who we were talking about the fact that he planned so much of this. Meacham went over and read the eulogy to the president.
Wow.
He read the whole thing to him because he had asked Jon Meacham to write it, and he went over there a short while ago, and he read it all to him, and at the end, he said, that's a lot about me, John.
Which is typical of him.
Which is typical.
That's the guy.
Of him.
That's who
but
he
it is interesting to know when you talk about planning your own funeral and planning funerals that he wanted to hear what was going to be said.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking about the train ride, which I think it's a real take you back to another era in America. The most famous train ride in terms of funerals is Franklin Delano Roosevelt, our longest serving president. And he makes this trip from down south where he died all the way up to Hyde Park here in New York State. And that was literally lined with people almost all the way, and people showing tremendous emotion for who he was.
Abraham Lincoln's was pretty good too.
I missed that one.
That was a pretty amazing ride as well.
I think RFK as well. He wasn't the president, but he was campaigning for president.
Right.
After he was assassinated, his body was also taken by train, I think, to New York City. And I believe in the '88 campaign, George H.W. Bush went to a few campaign stops via train.
Right, and then in '92, he made a point of doing campaigning by train because he liked it so much. And you can do what they call the whistle stop tour, where you stop and you're at the back and stuff. But he would get off and people would just run to him.
Used to be the only way that candidates could be seen in those small towns, to go through on the train and make a whistle stop and be seen. And that 21 aircraft flyover was just
awesome.
Really powerful moment. So as we head to a quick break here, we're going to have more of the 5 coming up right after this as we watch the military